Okay, so let's try to do it. Okay, so part number 3, practical of Halachah. The poskin rule that ideally lechatchila. So lechatchila is ideally. So I usually translate to begin with, right? What is the proper? Ideally, maybe ideally is also a good word, right? The ideally lechatchila, one should abide by the stringencies arising from each view. Thus, the following rules apply. So, as we said, so this is 4 giants. So we will take all of the four opinions into consideration, and we apply all of them. Okay. So A, any activities that involve melacha that can be done with an equal result before Yom Tov may not be done on Yom Tov. That's it. So whatever you could have done before Yom Tov may not be done on Yom Tov. So especially meat preparation, soups. I think soup is better on the second or third day. When it stays, the taste better, I think. That's my personal opinion. This is based on a view of Rashi and Rambam. Okay, so whatever is you could have done before the Yom Tov, you're not allowed to do on Yom Tov. B, any melacha that is normally done on a large scale, for example, reaping, may not be done even on a small scale. This is based on a view of Rosh and Ran. Okay, so if it's usually done on a big scale, right, as we said, reaping of the field, so you don't do it on a small scale. Okay, no problem. And C, any melacha that is commonly done on either large scale or small scale, for example, sorting and grinding, may be done on a small scale, right? There is a prepare the quantity that are normally needed on for 1 day use. That's it. So if it's done like on a big scale, on a small scale, but you need it only on a small scale, right, for 1 day use, no problem. But not on a large scale. Okay, this is too based on the view of Rosh and Ran. In short, okay, it is permitted. So that's I love his summaries. Okay, in short, it is permitted to do any melacha that is commonly done on a small scale, and only if melacha could not be done before done with equal results before the Yom Tov. That's the bottom line. So if you could have done it before the Yom Tov because of the quality, right, would suffer, the flavor would suffer, let's say, right, and it's on a small quantity, so you are allowed to do it on Yom Tov. As we said, the best example that I like is a salad, right? So of course you do it on a small quantity, and you cannot prepare before Yom Tov. I mean, on on Erev Chag, on Erev holiday, on the day of the holiday, of course you have to prepare before that. There's no question about it. So continue. Melacha like sorting and grinding may be done only to prepare a quantity of food that is normally can consume in 1 day. So sorting, whatever we need to sort, separate bad from good, right? And grinding also only for 1 day. Exclusions. The rule that one may do the rule that one may not do on Yom Tov any melacha that could just as well be done before the Yom Tov pertains only if one actually had the opportunity to do it before Yom Tov. If the circumstance beyond one's control prevented him from preparing his food in advance on Yom Tov, for example, the food was not available, he may prepare it on Yom Tov, even though the same result could theoretically have been achieved before the Yom Tov. Okay, so let's see. Let's see this piece again. We're going to explain. The rule that one may not do on Yom Tov, the melacha that could just as well be done before Yom Tov, pertains only if one actually had the opportunity to do this before Yom Tov. So it means it's not like person put himself or she put herself in that situation. No, like they work. Sometimes people work till a few hours before the Yom Tov. That's not what we do. So usually, it's proper to have to take this day off. completely. Or, for example, if man is working and wife is home and she's cooking, he's better not to be in the kitchen on her way, so he can work later. There's no problem, right? But if somebody's preparing, so don't put this in the situation. So you work the whole day, or not the whole day, like half a day, or like more than half a day, and then you don't have time to prepare. That's not the circumstance. The circumstance may be beyond one's control. Maybe somebody was sick, he had to take care of this and that. That's the circumstance beyond somebody's control. So one more time, the circumstance beyond one's control prevented him from preparing his food in advance on Yom Tov. For example, the food was not available. Okay, so the food was not available. Okay, so they ordered a meat or something and it did not come. Okay, he may prepare it on Yom Tov, even though the same result could theoretically be have been achieved before the Yom Tov, right? But it was not available. What can you do? Okay. Moreover, some poskim rule that if person was unable to perform this type of task before Yom Tov, because he was extremely busy, he may perform it on Yom Tov. So one more time, moreover, the poskim rule that the person was unable to perform this task before the Yom Tov because he was extremely busy. I'm not sure, busy maybe with other mitzvahs or something, right? So he may do it on Yom Tov. So as we see, it's like exceptional situations. Continue. Finally, even if one could have done the Melachah before the Yom Tov and purposely left it for Yom Tov, he is forbidden only to perform it on Yom Tov in a usual manner. He is permitted to perform it in unusual manner, utilize the shinui. There is a variant methods of performance. The concept of shinui will be clarified in the later chapters. So let's do it one more time. We explain. Finally, even if one could have done the melacha before the Yom Tov and purposely left it on Yom Tov. So okay, person was lazy. So it's not like a person did not feel well or something like that. No. Purposely delayed it to Yom Tov. So he is forbidden only to perform melacha in the usual manner. So in usual manner, meaning in unusual manner, and we're going to learn what is unusual manner is, it is allowed. But it's very inconvenient, to say the least, to do it in unusual manner. He's permitted to perform it in unusual fashion, utilizing shinui. So shinui is not like deviation. Right? This concept of shinui will be clarified later. I think we can stop here.